See, this is what I was looking for. Some kind of information and some kind of progress update of what's been going on. And I didn't expect to do back-to-back videos because we already got the loading sort of mini update. You didn't have to update your application. They fixed some of the loading issues and some of you guys to be able to log in and get into the game, but it still has some crashes, but at least they're doing some things. And this is what I was looking for. And just check this out. I'm going to read you guys the post. Working hard. Our team has been very busy. Soon, very good news will be announced on our social media. Stay tuned. So, and it says, whoever guesses what's in the wooden box wins a chocolate bunny. So instead of just running around in the public spaces, I thought I'd just do a little mobile screen capture for a mobile video for you guys to check out whenever you guys want to. And you guys can let me know what you guys think what's in this wooden box. Maybe it's something. It's got to be a brand new game. I think it's the I'm just looking at it just from, outside. Of course, I can't really do much to really try to zoom in even closer to the image. If I were to guess, it's got to be the Nebula Realms remake. I think it's going to be the new interface. Maybe it's got to be a screen of the display of the new Nebula Realms remake of how it looks and everything else. I'm looking at it might even be Nebula Realms on PC being ran. So it could be something like that. That's just a little guess, but I hope it has something to do, even if it is the PC version by chance that they've been working on from what they mentioned. And when are we gonna get this sort of information about the remake? I hope it is the remake first. The PC version can wait. And when your base game is having all these issues and on a first platform, the last thing you want to do is try to expand on a completely different platform that runs differently, or maybe on a different console or wherever it is that you're trying to do. You want to make sure that your current game is up to par, and just like I already said, you want to make sure it runs properly, it performs well, and if it's not, why are you trying to expand and go on to a different platform and on a different system or wherever it is when the current game itself has so many issues and it continues to break as time goes on, and it can crash, and no matter where you try to travel to in a public space, even in personal spaces, it can crash. The game can crash on its own. Say for example, you go to one personal space, you want to decorate, and then you get some new decorations or furniture or whatever. If you like to decorate in your personal spaces, you want to go to a different one, it's gonna probably have a chance of crashing. I've seen it happen because I had just got from the most recent event. I ended up getting the Forgotten Station, and once I try to load in, just logging into the game itself and loading up the Forgotten Station, it triggered a crash. So that's already bad enough that the personal spaces and public spaces already have crashing issues and stuff like that. But at least they're putting in some work and putting in some sort of kind of communication, because this is what I'm looking for. See how they did the loading information and status information about the game yesterday. Now it's today being Tuesday. They're talking about this game yet again and communicating with us and sharing what's going on behind the scenes from this picture. Now, if I just my guess, like I mentioned, it's got to be the Nebula Rounds remake. I hope it's some information. Maybe we'll get a release date of what's going on, and maybe some things that's been going on behind the scenes of what they've been really up to. But this is really cool to really see in the image. But that's what I'm guessing that has to be under the box. The brand new version of Nebula has to be under there. At least I hope it is. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. But just like I said, I just hope that they bring out some updates to fix the problems, the main problems with the shop, and just being able to load in and being able to play the game. You just won't be able to last for very long just for playing the game for a certain period of time until you get that crash, until you freeze, and you just disconnect from the servers out of nowhere, and it just kicks you off the server, and where you have to just load back in over and over and over, and you're not even guaranteed to get back in. You might end up being trapped in a random public space. But this is the communication I want to see. This is the type of updates I was looking forward to checking out. But I wonder what's gonna be under the box. What's under the box? So I wonder what y'all think for today. you guys can comment below if you want to, but I wanted to do it this way so you guys can be able to see it for yourself. So just you don't even need a Facebook. You can just look it up and search it on your Facebook, or you can just Google the Nebula Realms Facebook page, and then you can just check it out and look for yourself to check out their posts and everything else that they've been up to, recent updates, and you guys can keep up with everything right here on the Facebook. You don't even need to follow the other social media pages. You can just go to the Facebook page, and then everything else is gonna get the almost a similar post or something like that. Because all these other posts and other platforms didn't get as many update posts and status updates in comparison to this Facebook page for Nebula Realms, from what I've witnessed. Because even on these other social platforms they don't say the same thing. They just go silent on those. They've been really quiet, and it's just not even really any point in staying on those pages. Your best bet is to stay on the Facebook page, so that way you get all the updates and everything that's going on behind the scenes if you guys want to keep up with everything with this game. And maybe some of you guys might end up re-downloading it if the remake comes out. But I hope that we find out pretty soon what this game is going to be and what's under this box. It's got to be the remake, but it's nice to see them come out and just be able to talk with us and communicate with us on what's coming up soon. So big update hopefully soon, hopefully no more delays, and hopefully we'll be able to find out when we'll be able to finally be able to play this remake, if it is, and the whole status of this game behind the scenes.